Once upon a time, in ancient Greece, there lived a philosopher named Socrates. He was known for his wisdom but never claimed to know everything. In fact, he believed that the only true wisdom was in knowing that you know nothing. One day, a young man approached Socrates and said, "Master, I have heard that you are the wisest man in all of Athens. Is this true?" Socrates replied, "No, young man, it is not true. I am not the wisest man in Athens or anywhere else for that matter." The young man was confused. "But how can this be? Everyone speaks of your great wisdom." Socrates smiled. "Ah, but you see, young man, the difference between me and others is that I am aware of my own ignorance. They, on the other hand, think they know everything." The young man was still puzzled. "But why is this so important? Surely it is better to know something than nothing at all." Socrates shook his head. "No, young man, it is not better to know something false than to know nothing at all. It is better to admit one's ignorance and seek knowledge than to pretend to know something that is not true." The young man thought about this for a moment. "But how can we ever know anything if we admit that we know nothing?" Socrates smiled again. "Ah, that is the great paradox of wisdom, young man. The more we learn, the more we realize how little we know. But it is this humility, this recognition of our own limitations, that allows us to continue seeking knowledge and growing as individuals." The young man nodded, beginning to understand. So it is not about knowing everything, but about recognizing our own ignorance and seeking knowledge to overcome it. Socrates beamed with pride. "Exactly, young man. You have learned well." And with that, the young man left, eager to continue his own journey of seeking knowledge and wisdom. As for Socrates, he continued to spread his message of humility and the pursuit of truth, inspiring generations of philosophers to come.